hands up, no turning back.
What's up, Strive Tribe? Welcome to another episode of the Strive Tribe podcast. It's your boy, Devin, and today I wanted to celebrate a little bit of good news. We actually just officially launched our franchise system of Strive 11 Fitness. So if you want more information on that, check the show notes. The link will be in there. But, getting back to the actual episode and topic, today I wanted to talk about showing up, right? I want to talk about what that actually is and what it means and the weight it actually holds. Showing up is one of the most basic and fundamental pillars to you succeeding or growing or doing anything in life, right? Whether it's your relationships, whether it's your fitness, whether it's your career, you have to show up. You have to show up, when you're tired. You have to show up even if you can come up with an excuse, right? You have to show up even if you have a busy schedule or you have a ton of things to do in the day. You have to show up for the things that you want to excel in, that you want to grow in. Even if you're not going to get recognized for doing something or being there or showing up, you still have to show up because that's a goal of yours to grow, excel, succeed in that field, right? And when you're showing up, it's not just physically showing up. Yes, that's a big part of it, but showing up means that you're mentally showing up. You're there when you're drained, when you're tired, when you're fatigued, when you're sick, when when you don't want to, when you're overwhelmed. You're physically there and you're mentally there. Because if you're not there giving your full attention and time to the things that you want to grow and succeed in, then what's the purpose of you even spending that time there? Right now you're wasting the valuable minutes and seconds of your life because you can't get that back. There's no purpose in being somewhere or quote unquote showing up for something that you're not going to actually give your 100% attention and focus and, abilities to, because you're not growing, you're not succeeding if you're not all there. And yes, all there doesn't mean that you're going to be at your energetic and most prime state, but you're giving everything that you have left in the tank to everything that you're doing that matters, right? Because consistency is a superpower. You showing up the days that you don't want to, the days that, the day's been kicking your ass or, life feels like it keeps knocking you down, but you're consistently showing up, that is a superpower. Because now you're building that never give up mindset and you're building that willpower, both mentally, emotionally, physically, to continue and to progress on your journey to the goal and the life that you want to achieve. If you want to achieve something, you need to put the time in. Time plus work equals results. You're not going to get lucky at building a relationship or building a career or, building the dream body that you want just by wishing and hoping and, thinking about, your affirmations. Like, you actually have to take action on it. You doing your morning affirmations, if that's what you do, that's an action. That's awesome. Do it daily. You can't just do it when you feel like it. If your goal is to, have that dream body, you have to work out even on the days that you don't want to, even on the days that you're exhausted. Because at the end of the day, the grind, the world, your body doesn't care if you're not putting the time in because it only works off of results, right? Results come from your actions taken. And if you want that dream body, you need to take action day in and day out, day after day. Make sure you're taking action consistently, right? You're building that day-to-day willpower. And that goes for your career. If you're coming in and giving half your attention today and then half your attention tomorrow, you're not really there, you're daydreaming the next day, then how far do you think you're going to grow in your career? If you're building a business, how far do you really think you're going to grow that business? If you're only giving half the attention, you're going to get half the results, if you're lucky, right? So if it would be like if I'm quote unquote showing up to spend time with my daughter, but now I'm really just on my phone and focusing on the business and focusing on other things, or, overwhelmed with all the things going on in the day, I'm not really showing up for her. I'm not giving her that quality time, right? Which the result from that is that our relationship isn't as strong as, I would like it to be. So whether it's your relationships with your friends, your family, your kids, your employees, your coworkers, whatever it is, whether it's your fitness journey, whether it's your diet, it's a day-to-day process. Okay, you have to consistently take action and meaningful action, because that's how you'll achieve the results that you want. There is no excuses. And it's one of those things where I know it's hard, and I know it's not every day is going to be the perfect day, right? But as long as you're giving everything you have in the tank, then you can't be anything but proud of yourself, because you're consistently giving everything that you got towards your goal. And if you give everything that you got, win or lose, you have no regrets. But if you look back on, the last few days, last few weeks, last few years, and you're like, damn, I could have done this there, or damn, I wish I wasn't on social media as much, then it's like now you have all the, well, what if I did give more attention, or what if I did put in more effort? And it's like, why leave any of that to what ifs? So the good news is, even though it's hard work, because it is hard, most people won't do it. Most people aren't you. Most people aren't trying to achieve the things that you're trying to achieve. And that's okay. Let them sit on their ass and be where they're at, and continuously be unhappy with what they have achieved in their journeys or their goals. Their dreams are always going to be dreams. But you're better than that. You're stronger than that. So you're going to get up and do the things that you need to do, and show up for the things that you need to show up for, and give everything that you can, so that you achieve things that other people aren't going to achieve, or that other people only talk about achieving. So I just wanted to kind of give you that little mindset, cafe, and, really make sure that you guys are honing in on the foundational skill and process of just showing up, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, show up for the things that you want to grow in. But with that, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Strive Tribe podcast, #Mindset Cafe. I know it was short and sweet, but sometimes it's that little reality check that we need to continuously progress, right? There's so many things that are going on in the world that it's easy to get set off of our path and our track. So, sometimes it's that little voice inside of our head that just says that, we need a rest day, or, we'll do it tomorrow. But, what if there is no tomorrow? What if you can't do it later? What if something else comes up in the day and now you have to do that because it's an important task? There was that time in the day where you're like, damn, I did have that window. I wish I would have done it then. So just do what you need to do now, so that you don't have to worry about it later in the day. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. And if you guys have any other topics, or any other, whether it's fitness, nutrition, or mindset cafe style, we're definitely happy to, cover it, and, send that to either our email or Instagram, or, you can comment on one of the videos on YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Love y'all.